Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emrick, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
It's going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. This man's the starting goaltender tonight. Some nights go better than others, but most of his nights are superb for the home team. Semyon Varlamov, a world traveler, has played for the Hershey Bears, the Washington Capitals, Colorado Avalanche, overseas, a part of the rejuvenation of the Avs, and represented his native Russia in the Olympics. We're about to begin here. Only one guy gets chosen first in any draft year. Nathan MacKinnon was that in 2013. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emrick, this playoff game has begun. He's got that centering pass. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
It is not easy to score from that far out on your backhand.
Avid's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
You always hope if you're paying the price of admission as a home fan that your team scores first. In this case, it has.
So far, they got their money's worth early in this game.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Hammered! Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Moves up the side with it now. Into the attacking end. Oh, and he's hammered.
There's a phrase in hockey, hit or be hit. That's exactly what happened.
They're down a man as he's hurt.
Score!
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
Varlamov's been shaking his head since this puck went in. He stopped about 90% of it. It's not enough.
A little under 3 minutes gone here in the first. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Pointed to Keith. Duchesne's cut through the neutral zone.
Time of the goal. 2 minutes, 40
Puck taken
seconds.
behind the net by Keith. Handed right back to Sharp. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made. Score! That's 3 in a row.
Shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Varlamov's the last man standing. He makes a desperation try for this, but it's not enough.
The Avs with a win at center. Move to the barrier at center ice by Mitchell. Picks it up in his own end.
Assisted by number 10, Patrick Sharp. And by number
Little pass from his goalie here. Takes it on the wing.
Time of the goal. 4 minutes, 42 seconds.
Back in front. Gets that one on across. Got it all.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop. Blackhawks are getting great goaltending. Here's another great glove save. This should really spark the team.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Takes it up that side. The Avs will start from their own end. Nice pass right up the gut.
Oh, he's bent over, pushing himself slowly to the bench after that huge hit he received.
Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Oh, and here's a 3-on-2. Great grab. He's in front with it. Shot. Terrific pad save. Nice job to get it from the boards to center. Puck corralled behind the net by Seabrook. Heads along the boards. Back in his defensive end to get it. A whistle and a rest.
Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately.
And here's Ray.
The Avs task just got a little bit harder. Word from their locker room is their star forward will not return tonight.
A good tie-up on the face-off. Great glove save. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Gets play stopped.
The Avs need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
A little under 7 minutes to go. The Hawks just keep building on that earlier lead. Their advantage is 3. Face-off win here. Decides on the area behind. The Hawks' forecheck has been magnificent, just like it was drawn up. Carried toward the woodwork by Jackman. Shoots. He could start some danger here. Boom! Heavy collision there.
Had a coach once tell me, hit or be hit tonight. I'd rather be the hitter on this one.
Score! 4 in a row.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Enzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
The Avs are trying to change momentum here. Their starter had just a rotten night in goal. They'll get the backup in there.
Colorado's got it off the draw at center. The Blackhawks shift from defense to offense.
Assisted by number 25, Ben Smith. And
Fires.
Nicholas Hjalmarsson. Time of the goal.
Takes it behind his own cage. Good quick poke check there. Speeds right on goal. Look at this chance. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
The Blackhawks will start from their own end.
First period.
Perfect pass. Got it in the slot. Oh, poke check. Saved one there. Off the post. Swept on to O'Reilly. Katawampus to the corner. 20 minutes have been played so far. One coach won't need to say much. The other will say plenty. Second period is underway. Let's see if the gap can be closed. Looks ahead to start something. Up the wing. 2-on-1 opportunity. To O'Reilly. Pass cut. Carries it up the wing. Sticked away. That covers some acreage to Burrows. Perfect pass, tape to tape. He's got it at center ice from right wing. Picks it up in his own end. Knocks it away with the stick. Carried to the corner by McGinn. Back in his defensive end to get it. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. He's got a chance. Back in front. Hammers one. Great save.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
And a whistle. A little over 7 minutes have passed. The Blackhawks have a lead of 4-0. Clean win on the draw. Great shooting lane. Carried behind by O'Reilly. The Avs shift from defense to offense. Moves up the wing. Takes it up near the boards. They need to get a rest for some players. It's dumped into the offensive zone. Forwards are changing. Looks ahead to start something. Picks up that pass. What's next? Up the wing with it now. Using the point. He's got it. Fires! Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the rink.
The draw, the tie-up, and grabbed. And he freezes for the whistle. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. To Stewart. Guided through center for Jackman. Carries it up the side. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
O'Reilly's had times over the last few games where he's been really quiet, but he's always found a way to get on the score sheet. He's done it again tonight. He is such a dynamic player. He doesn't need many chances to produce.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. That one is pointed to him. To Ben. Slid to Jackman. Neutral zone, intercepted by Smith. Drill. Good pad stop. In the slot, he's taking. Score! Off the iron and in.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
And so sometimes your best isn't enough. That is a perfect shot up over the glove hand. The goaltender just was not able to get to it.
A little over 5 minutes still to play in this period. Chicago's game plan has worked perfectly. Boy, they couldn't have dreamed they'd get this many, though. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Got a piece of it.
Ryan.
And he'll cover.
And by number 25.
They were talking first, now the gloves are off.
14 minutes, 42 seconds.
Wow. Give him the win on that punch.
Yikes. Didn't see that coming. I'm not really sure why they'd accept this fight up so much.
Chicago penalty.
Good job on the draw.
A 5-minute major for fighting.
Knocked right off the stick.
To number 28,
Can he generate something? Got his glove on it.
For fighting. Time to the penalties. 15 minutes, 41 seconds.
Taken away.
The Hawks have been a turnover machine. That's why they have a huge lead in this game.
The Blackhawks will start from their own end. Moves up along the boards. On that interception, might turn into something. That play went offside. He won't avoid something for doing that. The bell, and round one.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
decision.
There's nobody in here that wasn't entertained by that fight. Chicago's got a little bit of swagger going now. Their man's won the fight. The crowd is ecstatic.
Chicago penalty to number
Good
24.
job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Stop!
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
The Avs prevail on the draw.
Scored by
Through center. No team worth its name is going to let that go. We had a sense this was going to happen. So here they go.
31 seconds.
Wow. Give him the win on that punch.
I don't know how they do that. That is an unbelievable bump. McGinn shaken up after that fight. He's not going to the penalty box. He's heading towards his player's bench.
Chicago penalty to number
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. On to Landeskog.
To number 11.
Pass to the slot. Oh, good chance here. He's got a wonderful centering pass.
O'Reilly's on the limp after that big hit, Doc. He's working his way slowly to the bench.
That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Quick shot. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. 2 periods down, 1 period to go. A little energy being built now. Check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 18 for Chicago, a piddling 1 for the Avalanche. The game is not decided yet, technically, but goaltending will have to improve if it's to reverse itself. Intermission is next. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
Third period underway, and though anything can happen, score!
Shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
You'd think a different tack by the goaltender would have been a better choice. He left too much room as he stayed on his feet on the stick side.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Just a good rub out there. Poke checked away by Jordy Benn. He's in on goal. Deflected off the blocker. held near the point. The stick broke on the shot. To Landeskog. Carries it toward the woodwork. Swatted down. Duchesne's got this one between the blue lines. Oh, what a hit. I hope he's okay.
That's a dangerous hit.
Oh, you don't go after the star without paying a price. And that was decisive.
I don't know why they'd want to do that. You could block one punch if you wanted. Really not much to be determined yet. This game's a blowout.
Chicago penalty to number
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Right up the side.
Penalty to number 14, Alexandra Burrows. A 5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties, 3 minutes.
Corralled by Gervais. To Landeskog. Play to be made now by Mitchell. He won't avoid something for doing that.
That sounded like a car crash, guys. He's slowly gliding back to the bench.
And so the scrap is underway, but not the original matchup. A big roundhouse and the decision.
Oh, a couple of those punches you could hear. That was an excellent fight. The Blackhawks are up on their feet, banging the boards. I don't know that the building's been louder than it is right now.
Chicago penalty.
Quick work on the faceoff. Save!
5-minute major for fighting. Colorado penalty.
Controlled through the middle.
Mitchell, a 5-minute major for fighting.
What a hit!
Landeskog's really playing outside his comfort zone. He's not known to be a physical player, but he's trying to change the momentum of this game.
Neutralized face-off win. Chip to Jordie Benn. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Thrown in. Led on to Seabrook. The Avs done a great job on beating the forecheck, and they were able to play it back out quickly. Ooh, what got his stick on it? Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Puck floated to the opposite corner. Long lead pass to Sharp. Cut by Duchesne. Full steam up the wing. Gathered in by Jordie Benn. Elevator to Jackman. One into another.
That is a huge hit.
Forcing attention in deep. Picked up in the attacking zone. Drilled past the side. With a blast. Score! He got iron with that shot.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Man, that's got to be frustrating from the goaltender's perspective. You're in the right spot. You think you have the net covered, but there's just an inch or two that you don't have, and it's off the post and in.
Solid win at center ice.
Scored by number 19.
And he dumps it in. Picks it up in his own end.
Number 2, Duncan
near the boards.
Time of the goal.
It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Hammer off his pad. A cover, and play is stopped. The Blackhawks win the draw. Pinned to the glass. Oh, tremendous hit. That rush is over.
Barrie's on the receiving end of a big hit. He's down on the ice right now. Barrie's injury occurs on this play. You can hear the collision from where I'm standing.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Neutral zone carry by Smith. Rifled back in. The Hawks shift from defense to offense. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Terrific glove save. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
Enzo, we've been on the receiving end of more than a few of these things. This is why you retire from the game. What a gorgeous hit.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Moves up the side with it now. Last minute of play in the third period. This one's over except for the shouting. Maybe we'll hear some of that. Front of the net! Score!
Shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Enzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Terrific handoff. Sticked away.
Assisted by number 10.
He's got that one. Let's see what happens.
And by number 7.
Back in his defensive end to get it.
Time of the goal.
And drives on through center.
13 seconds.
Shoots one. And that one's just one more save. Carried toward the woodwork by Gabriel Landeskog. And he dumps it in to get a line change. Good work with the stick. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. Point to point it goes to Gervais. Chicago's got a minor penalty here for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Chicago penalty to number 8.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Wonderful save on the redirect.
Great hands to deflect that puck on goal.
And the game is over. Chicago's got another victory, and it was impressive.
Cruise control for the majority of this game, especially late.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emrick saying good night.